Suplex City, bitch.
Well, I never was a baby face, but I lost another blood. But I did it for my glory and my name back to my blood. I'm not a baby face from Hollywood, but I demand respect. Cause the chair commands fear, and my name you won't forget. Cause I'm me just like a pitbull, and I'm tougher than a nail. And I am the king of interviews inside this better shell. Work my way up to the top, and I've never played a jump. Cause tables, stacks, and chairs, I'll take any fucking bump. When I'm dead and gone, the voice will raise their blasphemy. Stories they will tell, my name will live in infamy. On this road I travel, like the stars that sting my back. The name is Mick Foley, but the legend's Cactus Jack.
Welcome to Suplex City Limits, Episode 6 for May 10th, 2015. As always, I am Jim, along with the dog-faced gremlin to my Scott Steiner.
Hoof, hoof, Rando, Commando.
Available on Podbean, Stitcher, and TuneIn. Check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/Suplex City Limits. Follow us on Twitter @Suplex City Limits. What's up, man? How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic this evening, my man. How are you?
I'm well.
Very well. Good.
I am well, sir. Episode 6?
6 weeks into this, man.
6 weeks in tonight. What do we got tonight? We got Raw, NXT, Lucha Underground, some news. Also got my second induction, which makes our third induction into the Suplex City Limits Hall of Fame. The most prestigious Hall of Fame in all of wrestledom.
Which includes Terry Funk and the Macho Man Randy Savage.
It's pretty good so far, right?
So, yeah, I would have to say top-notch guys in there so far.
I thought the Terry Funk was a little bit of a curveball.
But well worth it, though.
But a good one, right?
Yep, but well worth it.
Awesome, man. Watch some wrestling this week, or what?
Yeah, watch some wrestling.
Did you? You watched Raw, which has an all-time ratings low since 1997?
And it's kind of sad because it was actually a pretty good Raw. I thought it was. Parts of it were pretty fucking good.
Yeah, parts of it were pretty decent. I mean, the rest, I have the same complaints I have every week, but...
Yeah. That just goes without saying, but we were treated to a couple of fucking good long matches this time.
Yeah,
so.
Raw averaged 3.57 million viewers over the 3-hour runtime. It's a significant low. Represents the lowest viewing audience for a non-holiday or football season episode since 1997.
Ugh.
And that's pretty much when they were getting their asses stomped like narcs at a biker rally by Monday Nitro. So... do you think they care? Probably not. They're so fucking full of their own shit, they don't even...
Well, somebody has to care, because, that's good. Advertisers going to see that.
But it was, a decent Raw, you know?
Yeah, it was, I guess to give it,
as far as Raws go,
as
anyway.
far as Raws are concerned, but yeah, we were treated to some shit this week. I liked it, so.
I'd give it 4 career-ending Magnum TA car accidents out of 10. That was on the fly. I was gonna write a bunch down, but I hadn't even thought about it until right there. It always goes to the worst place, doesn't it?
I'm gonna give it 6 Buff Bagwell broken necks out of 10.
4 Judy Bagwell out of pole matches out of 10.
There was a forklift match too, wasn't there?
Well, I think they called it Judy Bagwell on a pole. But
but they really had her in a fork.
They should have put her on a fucking pole, just prop her up there, just spread legs, just right on top of them.
Who was he facing again in that match again?
Oh my god!
Oh man, put you on the spot here.
I don't know.
Oh, that's funny. We'll have to Buff Bagwell pole match. Okay, anyway.
You looking it up? I want to know now.
Do you? Okay, I'll look it up here real quick.
Yeah, you do that.
Judy Bagwell.
It was in WCW. Somebody else, she turned on him and was aligned herself with somebody else.
Ah, I know who he fought. Who's better than Canyon?
Oh, man.
Everybody.
The gimmick of Mortis?
Yeah, the gimmick of Mortis. Yeah, poor Canyon. Canyon.
Oh, man. He was a good wrestler, man.
He was a good wrestler. I was actually, once he dropped the Mortis gimmick and shit, man, I was a fan. I was a fan. So.
Yeah, did you know that Judy Bagwell was a former tag team champion.
Oh,
That's
I did not know that.
That's true.
Wow. Fucking, that's the trivia of the day right there. Wow.
God, what happened to WCW in the end?
It was
So
it was a fucking mess, man. It's too bad it had to go that way. It is. It's sad because I loved WCW back in the day, man. I know you did too.
yeah, I actually recently with the advent of the network started watching some of the death years of WCW, and I oddly still like it because every match is a fucking gimmick. On like one of the pay-per-views I watched, every match had some gimmick. It was so fucking nonsense.
That's awesome.
It's like the Russo answer for anything, dude.
Yeah.
Gimmick it up, dude.
Yeah, let's throw gimmicks everywhere.
So Raw was from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Pretty good crowd, Canada.
Oh yeah, the crowd was awesome.
Where are our American crowds at, dude? What do you get? Like Philly's a good crowd, Chicago. You know, I'm not going to leave people's cities out because I can't think offhand, but man, none of them seem as good as like fucking London or even like parts of Canada.
Yeah. I can't believe how crazy. Well, they did. The Montreal crowd was treated to some stuff too for the local crowd. So yeah, I can see why they were rowdy.
Yeah. Per usual, show started off with wait 25 minutes probably worth of promos.
Actually, I timed it this time. I looked at the DVR thing, and it was only about 13 minutes before there was some action going.
Before there was wrestling?
Yep. So they're getting better with that. It was only 13 minutes of bullshit.
I just don't think that you need all of that to convey a story. You know, like we always talk about with Lucha Underground is a minute and a half backstage thing, and it's like, so, you know, there's not filler in there. There's not bullshit.
Yep, and then it's on, man. You're going action. Granted, their show's only an hour, so they got to squeeze a lot more in. So,
But just in general, I think it's just better that way.
oh yeah, absolutely.
What stuck out to you on the card?
The Ambrose Rollins match was the first one that stuck out to me. That was, how long was that match? That seemed like that was pretty long. That went through 2 commercial breaks, I do believe.
It was pretty long. I hate that they break matches for 2 minutes.
I know, I hate that too. That's fucking bullshit. But
This isn't important.
right? We'll just have these guys dance around for 2 minutes. Well, so.
Like I said, you don't see the NFL or NBA doing that.
No, absolutely not. You don't. But yeah, it was fucking. It was a good match. Probably 10 minutes?
Oh, I'd say so. Yeah,
10, 12 minutes, somewhere around there.
It was decent. I thought the ending was stupid. Of course, distraction roll up for the win.
Yeah, but you know, whatever. Ambrose got the win, and now he's added to the main event of Payback.
They're gonna do it, dude. Like he said, like I foresee this ending up being like a 9-man match. It fucking will be, dude.
It will be by the time it's done, and who knows, man? Like who wouldn't like to see Ambrose leave with the fucking strap that night? But it's not gonna happen. I'm sorry, guys. It's not gonna happen. He's gonna get fucked. He's gonna get thrown through a table, or perhaps the Spanish announce table. We may see.
Yeah. Oh, dude, someone's going through it.
Yeah, someone's going through it.
Yeah, the way that they book their main events is sort of like when you're cooking and you cook something up with a couple ingredients and you taste it and it tastes like shit and you're like, you got to put something else in there to make it tolerable.
Yep. So, yeah, like I said, you know, more guys you have in the match, obviously, the longer the match can go. So, yeah, I don't see a whole lot of real quality coming up at this next pay-per-view, but
I'd rather a 4-way than a 3-way.
Yeah, that's true.
Because then you don't have to have the one person fucking, you know. Roman Reigns can get up out of being powerbombed out of the ring through tables, but, you know, kick him in the head in a 3-way and he'll lay on the outside for fucking a half hour.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, so it should be, that match should be action-packed, but you know that something's going to fucking happen. Who knows?
Oh, God.
Now, here, just to throw this out here, I was actually thinking about this the other night. So you got all 3 former members of the Shield in there. You think they're going to do something really stupid and fucking have them guys unite back? What do you think the chances of that is? Seeing the fucking Shield again, huh?
I don't see that happening.
I don't see that happening either. We got like maybe a 1% chance is what I was thinking. But it's just something I think about when I seen when the card became what it is.
They were another one that shouldn't have broke them up. I feel that way with a lot. Like, they shouldn't have broke up the Wyatts. They shouldn't have broke up the Shield.
Right?
You know, especially if you're just going to... They put the belt on Rollins, which, okay, that would be cool. But goddamn, have they booked him in, like... The only way he can win is on like a distraction roll up or with bullshit. Like we said, it's not how you do it. You know, like Ric Flair, the prime example, man, where he was a fucking coward and he was, you know, a good heel, but when it came down to it, you know, when you finally got that match with him, it was a fucking epic one, you know.
Right.
And he proved that he could fucking go. You know?
Right.
So.
Well, his time's coming. I think. I think maybe he's going to break away. Who knows what they're going to do with the storyline? You know, because who knows? He could break away and then become that evil champion that has no problem defending his fucking belt. But yeah, I don't like what they've done with him so far. I thought it was going to be better than this.
Yeah, they're really treating it like a throwaway.
Yeah, like a throwaway championship. Yeah.
A listener was asking me earlier about like what I would do. You know, like if you took over in booking, what would you do? Like, is there any way to save it other than just blow it up completely?
I think so. I think we could. I think I could maybe find a way to save it.
Like that's what they did at one point with WCW. They came in and blew it up. They took every belt off every guy and just started over. And I feel like that's what you'd have to do with WWE.
Yeah, have like tournaments for each belt. Why not? I mean, reset. It's just like hitting the reset button, and just.
They'll never do it, but
no.
They're in fucking desperate need of it for sure.
Yeah, they need to do something. Because have we heard any updates on Mr. Daniel Bryant, perhaps, that Intercontinental belt?
Last I heard, it still was 6 weeks out.
6 weeks out, so that'd make it 5 weeks from last week. So okay.
I don't know. I mean, I doubt they're gonna. Are they gonna take the belt off him? I don't fucking know.
Who knows? That'd be a shame to have that happen twice in corresponding years, right? It's too bad. The guy worked so fucking hard, and like I said, I was starting to come around on him.
Right.
But it sucks. But anyway.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
So so that was good, but dude, what wasn't good? Stardust and R-Truth.
Mm-hmm. Why? Why? I remember watching that match, and then R-Truth's music hitting, and I'm just like, fuck, really?
When he came out,
again?
He came out with a bag.
Yep.
And honestly, that's the thing that's so fucking stupid, is like, I've got their shit so figured out, I'm like, that bag has fake spiders in it. Immediately, I swear to God, I'm like, that bag has fucking fake spiders in it.
Yep.
And they just mentioned it at random last week, you know, like during the King of the Ring, like, oh, if I'm the king, it's get rid of all the spiders. And then the next week he wins with spider. I just don't fucking get it, man.
Yeah, it's so dumb. Right?
I don't understand anything with it. Like, why?
You could book Stardust better than that, and well, I don't know if you can book R-Truth better than that. He's not terrible, I guess, but I don't know.
He's older than you think, that guy.
He's got to be pushing 50.
Okay, well, never mind then, I guess, yeah.
That's what I would guess. Yeah.
He is nearly 50, but I didn't think he was.
Yeah, well, he kind of
seems so hip, saying, like, catchphrases of now, like, whoop, there it is, and
yeah. I don't know, he looks old in the face, I guess. That's
when you get out there and get in the ring, I want you to say, whoop, there it is.
It's brilliant.
So fucking stupid, man.
It is stupid. That's like very stupid.
It's like a troll on fucking Mabel or something. His chick's suing them, so I wouldn't.
Yeah, that's what. Yep, wrongful death or something.
It's just so fucking stupid.
Right?
He even though he worked on the Indies for like a decade afterward, it was working there that killed him.
Well, yeah.
Not the fact that he was like a billion fucking pounds.
700.
It's a huge motherfucker.
Was it like 600 or 700 pounds that guy was?
He's a big fuck, and I'm a big fuck, so, I mean, I'm aware, but yeah, man. I mean, it was cool. They had him take his shirt off. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah, he was really tall, too.
He was like 6'10".
Yeah.
Just a giant human being, man.
Yeah, you didn't want that guy coming through your all-you-can-eat buffet.
Oh, probably not. He's not as the monster with many mouths.
Yes, kill the lights!
As a fat man, I always feel that when I go to a Chinese buffet, they're like fucking, you know, they always have that microphone to the back, and I always feel like they're like, we got a fucking fatty coming in here.
Yep. You $2 extra.
And the funny thing is, you go there with like a, you know, like fucking Thai or something. The guy's like 145 pounds wet.
Yep.
And and I'll be sitting there bored and grossed out by how much food he's eating. Dude, can we just fucking go? Like, no.
You have ingested enough MSG to kill a pack of wild stallions.
I watched the man go into a fucking chocolate-induced coma one time, dude.
I've put myself in a chocolate or candy-induced coma once.
We went to, what the fuck, Golden Corral.
Oh, man.
And I was like, dude, get everything chocolate, man. So I, like, went out there with him and helped him fucking create, like, a brownie with chocolate ice cream, with chocolate syrup, with chocolate chips. Like, everything you could imagine. And we got back to his house, and he just sat there and just, like, groaned and then just passed out. Just, like, let myself out. I kind of hung around a little bit to make sure he wasn't going to die. I'm like, I don't think he's going to die.
Yeah.
He probably had a mini stroke.
that could very well be.
The Golden Corral is like the shittiest ever.
Yeah, he just ingested fucking 64,000 calories worth of
I'm not a fan.
chocolate.
You go there and it's like all this shit and you find like one thing that's tolerable. The rest of it's like seems like it was poured out of a bag. It probably was.
Probably was. Just put in a bag or a microwave or something like that.
Fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Anyhow. we always talk about fucking food or something.
Yeah, like within the first 20 minutes of these things,
yeah,
man.
This is it's a wrestling podcast, but man, we gotta talk about other shit sometimes.
We're gonna talk, we'll talk about all sorts of shit.
We talk about plenty of wrestling.
Yeah.
So you had also, Rusev and Fandango kind of pushing along the Lana face thing.
Lana, yeah.
Why?
Yep.
It's the same sort of thing. It's like they get this jolly off. It's time to break them up. And it's like, it's not, though, with any of those things. Like I said, the Shield or the Wyatt family or this. It's not time to fucking do it, dude.
No, it's not.
Why do you have to do that with everything?
Right?
'Cause it's just easy. We're like, well, we got an easy storyline if we do this. We break them all up and that'll be easy. Then we'll make them fucking fight each other. How it takes, like... How a big group of people sit in a room and write for hours and hours on end to write that is still beyond me.
Yeah, we've touched on this so many times, too, man. It's just like, really? How much time did you guys put into that?
See, we have him mention he doesn't like spiders, and then next week he'll bring his opponent will bring a bag full of plastic spiders.
Yep, and win by count out, and boom. We got gold. This is gold right here.
Yeah, and what now? Like, where does this go? Is that going to continue?
What's Stardust afraid of? Snakes? Are we gonna see snakes or
his
something?
Father's shadow? His brother's shadow?
His brother's shadow, I was just gonna say.
Both of them?
Yeah. Speaking of his brother, he's hurt.
Yeah,
right?
I heard he was hurt, yeah.
Yeah. He's gonna be out for another, 8 weeks, I think I hear?
Yeah, I don't know how, but that guy is, like, better now than he fucking ever was.
Right?
Wow.
He's a road, daddy. He's a road.
He, I know back, like, during his main run, he was pretty on drugs and pretty fucking sideways. So, like, he's clean and he's in good shape now. But, yeah, I think in ring, he's great now.
Mm-hmm.
Before they fucking get rid of him, because I heard he's supposed to be retiring.
Yeah.
They need to go full fucking throwback, dude. Like, old school Stardust.
Yeah, with the big poofy coat and the wig and everything like that.
Oh, dude, yeah. And the fucking overtly homosexual shit.
Right, and then maybe throw Lana with him to have, like, who was that first came out with him when is that Terry Reynolds that used to do that with him?
Yeah, he was married to her at that time. But
okay.
I don't know what other wrestler. I'm sure she's married to some wrestler because
I'm sure she is, yeah.
All those chicks, dude, right?
Yeah, like Madison Square Garden, man.
Yeah.
Just about every wrestler in them.
So that was stupid. What else do we have in the earlier cards? Kid and Cesaro defeated the Ascension.
Yeah. I fast-forwarded through that, man.
Or as I call them, the Faces of Queer.
The Faces of Queer, huh?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Like the shitty Demolition, which is a shitty fucking Legion of Doom.
Yep.
Their whole thing now is that they're terrible.
Yep.
Because I think, like, even after the chick match, Naomi and I don't know that the chick's name, who's returning.
Yeah.
They attacked. Anyway, at the end of it, Book is like, oh, the Ascension better watch out. Like, they just made him a joke. We're going to bring you guys up here and make you a fucking mockery. I mean, not that the whole thing wasn't a mockery to start with.
Right. They're just playing with they're just doing what the fans think now, so. of them.
Yeah, it's pretty much. They make it out to be. I watched. There was a ESPN E60 on them this week. I don't know if you. It was on Tuesday. It was on Cinco de Mayo, whatever day that was.
Okay, that was Tuesday. Yeah.
All right.
No, that was actually yesterday. Whatever. Who cares? It was one of them days.
Don't break the fourth wall of when we record. No,
Oh shit. I
No,
mean, this was like 4 days ago. No.
We're recording this right before you listen to it. No. But yeah, I don't know. It was really fucking pretty good. But they're talking about, we're making stars, and they're not really. They come up with something, they put it out there, and whatever the people decide, they're like, oh, I guess that's what we're doing. That's like the New Day being heel, or Kid and Cesaro being face. It just, everything goes the complete wrong way.
Yeah, they introduce it the wrong way. Yeah.
They sit back and they're like, yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
But your lowest ratings, in fucking how many years? Are they gonna get it? Are they gonna fucking pay attention? I don't know.
I hope so. I hope they put quality back into this shit, man.
Because you look at, I feel like they think they are. I mean, they're like, oh, we're doing.
Well, this week they kind of did. I don't know. I thought it was better than most. So.
Yeah, but that isn't saying much, really.
Not really. No.
It's bad.
It's bad. Yes.
If I didn't have to watch it for this, I probably wouldn't watch it at all.
I'd watch very little of it. Of that particular product, anyway.
Yeah, dude. It's just... Yeah, well, exactly. I'd still watch fucking... I'd still watch Lucha and NXT, and... Dude, I'm coming around on Impact. We'll get to Impact.
Yeah, Impact's not awful. And, yeah, we probably shouldn't have shit on it as much as we should. Because well, I don't know, as much as it doesn't deserve what the fuck we said.
We started a podcast, not just to shit on things, but partially. So if somebody can start a podcast and shit on us, that'd be sweet.
That'd be awesome. Yeah. We'll shit on you guys right back, too, so that'd be cool.
Yeah, you want to start a war?
You want to start a shit war? Yeah. It's just the way she fucking goes sometimes.
The winds of shit, Bubs.
Just a big kitty, Ricky.
Oh, shit. But yeah, that Ambrose and Rollins wasn't bad. Rusev, Fandango, Stardust, R-Truth, we talked about.
Yep.
The United States Championship match, the highlight of the evening, certainly.
Yes, leaps and bounds above everything else. I thought this shit was awesome.
First, you got the surprise of Bret Hart.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
Yep.
I don't know why. I mean, I feel like if Bret Hart was going to be there, I would have done something else with him than that. I don't know, like, I would have rather had the complete surprise. I like the surprise of Pop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I didn't like him introducing him. I would have rather just the song hit, But
right.
whatever.
Right.
Good to see
but he's still got the biggest pop I've heard out of a fucking Raw crowd in a very long time. He got a huge pop.
He did. He was so excited about it, he fucking injured himself.
Yep. I'm thinking that's when it happened, man. That guy had to been jacked to the fucking moon, dude. He was like the pop he got and hometown crowd like that. Sami Zayn had to been fucking.
Like I said, you can kind of see it there.
Rocket fuel, man.
When he's walking down to the ring, he whips his arms up in the air, and you could kind of see right there that maybe that's where it happens.
Yeah, because he started shaking that arm. He was shaking that arm, like walking into the ring and stuff.
You imagine what would be going through your mind from the pinnacle of, like, holy fuck, to just like, I just fucking hurt my arm.
Yep. Before I even got to the ring, I think I fucked this up. His biggest fucking match of
You know
his
what?
career
Honestly,
thus
I think
far.
it adds to the whole fucking thing of that guy.
I think
That's
so,
like,
too.
that fits perfectly for him, because he is kind of that. He's that Cena thing without being that Cena thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he takes the fucking abuse and he comes back in the end. But I like it with him for some. I don't know why. He's not a cunt. His gimmick doesn't fucking suck.
No, he doesn't really have a gimmick. He's just him.
Yeah, that's what's fucking good about it.
Right? So.
That's good. While we're on the subject, Vince Russo says only diehard wrestling fans care about Sami Zayn. Conversely, nobody gives a fuck about Vince Russo. Give a fuck what that stupid motherfucker has to say.
I think that gentleman has lost all credibility with wrestling fans.
God.
So.
Did he ever have any? He'll always be the guy like, oh, I don't watch wrestling, but all I talk about is wrestling.
Yeah.
Just shut the fuck up then. His quote, Everybody is running to the defense of WWE, claiming that Raw was a great show. Why was it great in their opinion? Simply because an NXT wrestler they all mark out for, Sami Zayn, made a surprise appearance on the premiere show. I can only imagine when Sami got introduced by Bret Hart and came out as a surprise through the Raw entrance. The internet wrestling community was the equivalent of Jesus himself showing up unannounced at the Sea of Galilee. But to the casual wrestling fan, nobody cared. To them, this was a jobber and nothing more. So they indeed turned back to hoops. Go fuck yourself. The guy will say anything, to fucking, be like, oh, fucking Miss Elizabeth shit on my chest in 1989. Like, right. The guy will say anything to fucking get a headline.
Yeah, I think he's bitter.
He is bitter because he's a fucking cunt.
Right? He's a bitter motherfucker. But yeah, I thought it was rad.
Yeah, it was rad.
It was fucking rad. And not to mention that even if he did or did not injure his shoulder on the way down to the ring, he still put on a fucking good hell of a match, man. It was fucking awesome.
He did.
Yeah?
He did. It seems like everyone, they'd be like, we bring him in and we have him lose against, like, top guys. Mm-hmm. And that's, it's kind of, you didn't bury him, you put him over as on par with Cena, I guess.
Right.
But at the same point, I just,
No.
If you wanted to really do it, you should have had him come out and fucking beat him. But the timing wasn't right because they're in Montreal, so that's the time to bring him out.
Right.
But he's got the match for the belt on the 20th, so...
Yeah, you can't screw up Payback, so...
So you're kind of fucking stuck, but... maybe not do it... Yeah, we almost had to do it with Cena, I guess, but...
Yeah.
It's what it was. I thought it was a good match,
Yeah, it was the only way that he was going to go over with the crowd to bring him out to do that sort of profile of a match. You don't have another minor champion right now to bring him out to face. I mean, you could have put him against Bryant, but Bryant's out, so...
Yeah, that's true.
So, no, it was good booking. It was good booking there, I thought, and a hell of a match, man.
And it took it took 2 AAs to beat him, I guess,
Yeah, so they made him look strong.
He did the springboard stunner, which I'm convinced is actually just WWE being cunts because they're mad at Stone Cold Steve Austin right now. Because they're mad at him right now.
Well, yeah.
For no reason, because they're like cunty little children, the WWE.
They're just mad at him for being
We're going to do this now. Like in the past when they weren't able to book or sign certain people, who the fuck, I don't know. Their finisher, they use a lot of super kicks. So then on that Raw, everybody used a super kick. Like, wow, 5 people who got your joke, your cunty little joke.
Right.
No one else understood it, and the ones who did think you're fucking stupid. Stop it. Just stop.
Play nice. Play nice with everyone else.
But yeah, after the match, Cena held up Zayn's hand, which, pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I guess at this point, what do? You have him... You kind of booked yourself in a fucking shitty spot, because if you want to bring him up, what do? You have him lose to Owens and then bring him up to the main card after he just lost for the NXT belt? I guess that could put power to that if he came up to the main card and ended up winning, like, Intercontinental or
working his way up the ladder on a couple of these, because, who knows? Or if they got to take the belt away from Bryant, have him part of the tournament or something for that, and have him go a little like halfway deep or deep into the tournament.
I just don't want to see moving, and this will move on to the next point I have about the show. With Neville, where it's like he fucking loses everything. I mean, he won in King of the Ring, and he did win the match against Barrett on the pay-per-view, but other than that, he just loses every Raw, pretty much.
Yeah.
This is a King Barrett. They really just changed his name to King Barrett.
I know, that's such a stupid...
And we were talking about it on that day. I'm like, please tell me they're not stupid enough to send a guy out. Like, you just automatically adopt a king gimmick now, and you wear a fucking cape and a scepter.
For winning 3 matches or something? Wasn't a very big fucking tournament to be,
Dude, I'm glad they didn't put it on Neville if they wanted to put him in a fucking crown and shit.
I know, it would have been fucking ridiculous. Right?
And at points I think they did with King of the Ring. Like, why wasn't King of the Ring a title shot at SummerSlam or something,
Why wasn't the King of the Ring, televised or announced more than 16 hours ahead of time, man?
I feel that's what the King of the Ring should be. You replace Extreme Rules with the King of the Ring. Winner gets a title shot at SummerSlam.
Or a title if one's vacated.
or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you win it, you just get a shitty king gimmick.
Yeah. Oh boy. I think Neville may have lost. May have not wanted to win because he didn't want the shitty gimmick. King Neville, huh? How would that sound? That doesn't sound very good at all. It sounds stupid.
Terrible, dude.
Well, so does King Barrett. King Barrett sounds ridiculous.
It is bad. And then, the main event, which the ratings, too, going back to that ratings topic, the ratings always go down as the show goes on. So the last main event is always the lowest watched.
Yep.
Maybe it's because people don't like watching the people who are in the main event. Maybe people are sick of watching Kane and fucking
Rollins
and Orton
and Reigns.
That match was a no contest. So,
yeah.
Really, you had 7 matches on this week's 3-hour wrestling show. This week's 3-hour sports entertainment show.
Yeah, but at least two of them were quite tolerable. So.
I give you that, I guess. That's pretty sad that it's there's 2 matches that were good.
And you're like, that's positive. Yeah.
There was no promos that were good. There was no anything else. There was 2 matches that were pretty good.
We had a quick Wyatt promo, right? Yeah, we did. It was quick. No, they had. Oh, that's right. They had Ryback come out and.
Oh God, that was terrible, dude.
Yep.
I love that they were chanting Goldberg, and he kind of reacted to it.
What did they start chanting when Cena came out? Oh, what did they were singing a song at him?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's the Sami Zayn song.
Okay, all right.
That's the Sammy G. I don't know.
So they may have known before. Okay, so they know.
Well, I mean, they probably would have done it anyway.
Yeah, all right.
I feel a lot of crowds do that shit anyway. Because it's fun to chant.
Yeah,
and somehow it's associated with Sami Zayn. I don't know what the fucking... I don't know. It must have... I mean, cause I remember in NXT, people always do that. So.
And once again, they were quite vocal on their John Cena sucks sing along.
Oh, it was really good, dude.
Yeah,
and they kept going after the song.
Oh yeah, they kept going for a while, man. And when he just came out, and he's like, they're all singing, and he's like, no, I don't suck. He got a little fucking bratty. It was awesome when he was standing on the stage right when he came out. He just looks at the camera. No, I don't. It was funny. I thought it was funny.
It's such a penis.
Mm-hmm. He does do a good job at playing the crowd, whether they like him or they hate him. You got to give him that a little bit. He does he works with it.
They never really liked him. They liked him in Texas. That's the only one I can remember. Just because they're we love anything American.
America. Yep. Apple pie and Budweiser. America. John Cena. America.
Racism in country music.
America.
No, I won't. I'm sure there's plenty of parts of Texas that are, fine. I have friends who live in Texas. Houston and Austin, and I guess those are good places.
If I were to go any place in Texas, it'd be Austin.
That's what I hear. That's a more progressive sort of place to be. But
who knows?
From the outside looking in, man, maybe that's when people look at certain states, and what you think of them. That'd be an interesting thing. Texas, I think, not good things necessarily.
Death penalty and guns.
Yeah, fucking.
Name 2 words, first 2 words that come into your mind when you name this state.
Racist and Bush.
Alabama, go!
Racist and... most of the South.
Yeah.
Who are you thinking about it, man?
I have met a lot of cool people from New Orleans.
Oh, yeah, I know a lot of great people from the South, but it's not everybody anywhere, but...
Yeah.
You think that if anybody in this country was not racist and was used to black people by now, it would be the South. You think it'd be places like this where, the first black person moved in 1975 or something.
Yep. And we got a commemorative quarter about it, too.
A commemorative quarter?
Yeah. That was a joke. I don't know. I seen an internet joke.
I got you. It's cold here, man.
Yeah, I got my... Yeah, it is cold here.
There's one thing that I know from black friends and stuff around here. They don't like the cold. They just like the cold more than we do.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
That is
so
true.
that was Raw. You gave it a what did you give it?
I gave it a 6. A 6. 6 dirty. Fuck, I said that one already. God, put me right here on the spot.
I'm trying to think of one while I got you on the spot.
All right, I'm gonna go 6. Kurt
feel like it's on the slide, man.
Well, they're losing their guys to the main card. They're losing all the good shit to the main card, so yeah.
Neville? I can't think of anyone else who's went up there that's been a big loss. Lucha Dragons, maybe.
Yeah. You got Sami Zayn now. Well,
he won't be going up. Maybe.
I hope so. I like the guy.
He's been in fucking developmental way too long.
Right.
They put some of those guys in there for fucking ever. And so I watched... Let's talk about that real quick. That E60, I won't spoil it for anybody because they only aired it once on ESPN so far. It's available on YouTube. That's where I watched it. That's where I suggest you watch it. And it's just the you've seen the E60s before, I'm sure.
Yep. And
it's about NXT, and it's pretty old. Like, you could tell they started filming it like a year or two ago. And, they got, like, Adam Rose, whatever his real name is. He was still Leo Kruger at this time.
Okay.
And it was showing the change to Adam Rose, and followed him. It follows Xavier Woods, and it follows Corey Graves, mostly. And then talks about the system and shit like that. And it is really interesting, man. Like, the cat who plays Adam Rose, Ray, I think his name is. He has a kid who was born with some problems. So he has to eat through like a tube in his stomach and shit.
Oh, okay.
It's really intense, to watch. And I remember before it came out, someone was like, "There's no way you'll be able to boo Adam Rose after you see this." And my thought with that is like, super sad. But, like, that's not going to make me shit. It didn't make me feel bad for shitting on Adam Rose as a character.
Right.
It makes me shit on just them for that's what you gave this guy, man.
Yeah.
He was in NXT, I guess they say, in there for, like, almost 5 years.
Oh, no shit.
He's 35 years old right now.
Oh, well.
4 years. So he came in at 31 and spent 31 to 35 in NXT. Dude, why? That's the thing with Zayn, Owens, a lot of these guys, like, they don't need, some of those guys, if you want to train a guy from the ground up or tweak a guy, that's fine. But some of these guys don't need it, dude.
Right. Absolutely. I agree 100%.
Kevin Owens is an amazing promo. Sami Zayn is a good promo. Balor's not really, but he's so fucking good that it's like...
It doesn't matter. Yeah, he doesn't need to do promos. You're right.
But it's back to, like we said, if you're running a kitchen... you would hire a chef who's worked at different places and knows how to cook. Not somebody who's like, "Oh, I've never cooked, but I've always wanted to." Like, I'm going to make a chef out of you. It makes no sense, dude.
Exactly.
So I don't know why they fucking do that shit. Get these indie guys and send them up there.
Right, absolutely.
They're wasting away their prime almost, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, like, absolutely.
Like all those dudes, Sami Zayn, Owens, all those guys are getting older every single fucking day. And they're just sitting down there.
Along with the rest of us.
I guess they say there's like 70 people under contract with NXT.
And they only have 25 on the main card.
Wow. That's not a true number. I think I made that up. But it's not 70.
No, it's not 70.
Not even close to 70.
Yeah.
I guess they say the pay goes from like 45 grand to low six figures. Which is not terrible money, but still, That, another thing I noticed about this thing was just people having children. All these guys have kids and shit, and it just seems like bad timing.
Right.
If you're an indie wrestler, like Corey Graves, he's like got 3 kids or 2, and then like a third on the way. And the guy's had a ton of concussions, and and he's like, well, he can't wrestle anymore. And they gave him a deal as to be a commentator or whatever.
Yep.
Which I don't think he's very good at, in my opinion.
No, he's not. Yeah.
But he's a good guy.
They gave him a job at least. Yeah.
Well, it's a lot of these guys. You root for him, but I'm just saying, like, I question, like, is that really a good time to have another child, man?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I could keep seeing with this shit.
Sometimes that happens without being planned. So.
Well, come on. Same thing with, like, the guy who plays Adam Rose. It's like they're having another kid, and it's like you're kind of bouncing around on the indie, with NXT here. It's like, I just doesn't seem like a logical time. I guess, I don't know. I don't have kids. I'm not married. I don't know anything about that sort of thing, but it just seems like ill timing on a lot of these guys' part. That was something I took away from it, but I won't spoil it. It's a really good watch. I suggest everybody watch it, but I just really felt bad of, like, that's, even that Adam Rose thing, I mean, that gimmick has no legs, but you could at least, like, book him seriously.
Right, instead of
he could have that gimmick and win matches.
Yeah, you're right. Doesn't have to be a joke. He could still use the gimmick and kind of, make it a little more badass or whatever, or, make it more appealing to the fans. Doesn't have to be a fucking joke with, 30 people
That's why I rock super long hair. It's just like a celebration of not being balding at
Yep.
33. I'm just like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I can't. Well, I still have a decent head of hair, but it's not gonna stick around forever.
No. You started looking at what you're gonna look like completely shaved head, or you gonna go that route? I feel like at some point you just gotta like people have to.
Yep. Come to terms with it. I'm still no, I still pay for haircuts to style it and shit like that, so I can do something with it. And
I guess I've never really noticed. I mean, I think you a little. What is it? A little bit in the back, or what?
Oh, it's not. It's a little bit more than a little bit. It's
Really?
it's a good sized solar panel back there. Yeah.
I noticed that as we get older, I start seeing it on a lot of my bandmates. We go to practice and shit. I'm just like looking at how fucking old we are.
I know. It's a little depressing, but
I go to practice and I sit over. I have a chair next to my amp. I sit over there and fucking smoke and shit, play guitar. Like half of everybody's sitting down. We're fucking old, dude.
yeah, you gotta save your energy.
You do.
And I know I know a couple of you guys have kids, and outside of your guys' band, life can be hectic.
I could only imagine what that would be like. NXT was, the Michael Cole had a sit-down interview with Owens and Zayn. They're both pretty good. Kevin Owens is fucking awesome.
Yeah, he is.
He plays the asshole so good. Because he is that. Yep. According to what I know from like what Jim Cornette's talked about his time with him in ROH, is that he is a fucking asshole like that. So he's probably just playing himself.
Yeah, and he's a good heel.
But you're excited about it. Like, it gets you fucking stoked about that match, man. It's going to be good.
Yeah, it is.
I think it'll be way better than... That'll be the great thing. It's only 3 days after Payback. So watch Payback and then watch Takeover and, like, be like, wow, this is so much better. Unfortunately, Hideo Itami is injured and will probably not be on that show.
Yeah, that's quite unfortunate.
He's out for, like, 8 to 10 weeks, I guess.
Yeah.
They were setting up him, Tyler Breeze, and Finn Balor 3-way for the number 1 contender. So, I don't know.
So, what are they going to do with that, then? Are they just going to
I'm not sure. Maybe they'll just do it just do the other two, or... Breeze is a guy, I don't know. I feel like he could probably go main card. I don't... It does a decent job. Like, I don't... It almost works as a heel, because I don't like him based on his gimmick. Yeah, he's pretty good in the ring and shit, but...
He'd make a pretty good mid-card guy up on the main card.
Yeah, I feel like that too. I mean, he's good in the ring. He fucking hate him, right? I mean,
yeah.
The gimmick, very seldom does a gimmick work on me, but like with him, I'm just like, I fucking don't like this guy. Comes and like lays on the fucking thing and the fucking looking at himself in the camera. Yep. It actually works, so.
Yeah, complete narcissist.
Yeah. Probably not something that can go all the way, though.
Right.
I feel like you shouldn't even give... If a gimmick can't go all the way, it's probably not even worth putting on somebody. That's like Adam Rose or Fandango. Those things should have been aborted.
Right. Shouldn't even been written down.
I'm interested to see how this will go, because people are going to be rooting for Adam Rose after that, man. Because, like, you want to root for him. I want to root for him,
right.
But I don't know where they'll take that. I bet he could get some popularity just out of that.
And maybe
that's something that, like, I wouldn't put it into a show like Lucha Underground or, a lot of shows. But the way WWE is, maybe it's not a bad idea if they just fucking made things like that themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to fucking know dudes. But then did Baron Corbin still could be undefeated, or maybe he lost once? No, he lost in the tournament.
Yeah.
Like, he lost one time, I think.
Yep.
But they just have him come
in that Battle Royal
matches.
tournament. Yeah, it was Battle Royal for WrestleMania. Okay, yep.
So, you know, what's going to happen with that? I don't know. They're going to put Baron Corbin over Rhino, I imagine. Somebody seems to think there's something in this guy who I don't see anything. I don't think he's got a look. I don't think he's much of anything. But what are you supposed to gather out of a guy who has like minute-long matches? I don't know. I feel like since Goldberg, that whole thing's kind of done.
Right.
You know, to build a guy like a beast thing, like, it's kind of done. You know, not that was the first time it was done. I would just say that was probably the best example of it being done.
Right.
You know?
That's what I'm saying.
The thing WWE in one of my head, like, Tatanka was undefeated for a long time, so.
Tatanka.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Tatanka.
Racist or not racist?
I'd have to say racist.
I don't know, is he actually a Native American? I know, like, a lot of them aren't. I know, NAC was talking about that, being a Native American wrestler himself. He was talking about, like, I pulled up somebody, and it was like, turned out he wasn't. One of the classics that you thought, like, he's an Indian? Totally wasn't.
Right?
Was it Strongbow or something? Or
yeah.
Or, one of those who's
Yep.
He's not at all. He's, like, fucking Hawaiian.
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of them guys, like, is it confirmed that Rusev is actually Russian? Because he doesn't look Russian to me.
He's from Bulgaria, I guess.
Okay. Well, it's close. Okay. Yeah.
Well, he doesn't look like that. Yeah, I mean, he's not. Well, but you're the same as me. You think of a Russian, who do you think of immediately? Go.
A Russian?
Yeah.
In wrestling?
Just period. Like,
Just-
boom. Russian. What do you think?
Nikolai Volkov.
Really? I think I must break you.
Oh, fucking.
I think Ivan Drago.
Yeah, Ivan Drago from fucking Rocky.
I think of like a big blonde fucking, I don't know.
I will break you.
Maybe or like fucking Fedor Emelianenko.
Take it to the limit.
Yes. This fucking show was promo heavy as shit. Sasha Banks cuts a promo.
Yep.
They had a vignette for Uha Nation. He's newest. They didn't mention his name on there, which, way to go with a vignette and don't even mention his name.
Yeah, no shit, right?
God, that guy's a fucking beast, man.
Yep.
He's a good signing for them. Well, I don't know if they'll change his name. I like fucking Uha Nation. I think that's badass. But, you know, they can't leave anything alone.
No, they can't. They gotta get their fucking fingerprints all over fucking.
Even, you know,
everything.
you get in a fucking, we're gonna go sign one of the top Japanese guys, okay? You know, over as fucking Japan. His name is Kenta, and then we're gonna change it. Why would you change it from Kenta? That's perfect. Instead of Kenta, it took me like fucking a month to figure out, like, to learn Hideo Atami. Pointless, dude. He's Kenta. It's one word. It's 5 letters, dude. Why wouldn't he be Kenta?
Yeah, no shit, right?
Kenta, more like Kanta.
I don't like it.
But yeah, man, Uha Nation's coming soon, so probably won't be much of much time before he fucking starts doing shit.
Yeah, which is cool.
You know, a lot of these guys too, it's weird, 70 people under there. A lot of guys come out and they don't do anything, you know, and then you kind of forget about them. What was that cat? I already forgot his name now. What they had him, the hacker guy. He looked like fucking Sid Vicious.
Oh.
Not the wrestler Sid Vicious, the fucking rock and roll singer.
The rock and roller, yeah.
The fucking hacker guy. Fuck him. Anyway.
Right.
Dudes like that, they have him come out once, and then like 2 over there and all fucking fucked up. And I mean, he used to do coke with it. They do coke and fuck and whatever, I guess. But
Right. Yeah.
that's Sean Waltman. He was pretty good in the ring back in the day.
Oh yeah, he was.
I liked his fucking move set and shit. He was kind of a high flyer, and like I didn't mind that. But beyond that, he's
once a tag team champion with Marty Jannetty.
The 1-2-3 Kid.
The 1-2-3 Kid. Yep. It was only about a week though, but
Marty Jannetty, man. That guy never. He was a guy who was first. I think he's the first black major like heavyweight champion. Because they put the fucking WCW belt on him like way back.
Yep. That's way back in the day.
Early 90s, yeah.
Yep.
Late 80s.
Yeah, it was around that time.
Well, late 80s would have been NWA, but he was more WCW, like 92, 93 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they brought him into, remember when they brought him into fucking, what was his, I don't remember his name, but they brought him into WWE and he had that weird, like, metal fucking mask thing he wore, like a helmet.
Yeah.
And he wore, like, turquoise.
Yeah.
You take Ron Simmons, like, badass, former football player, just ass kicker, and then, like, we're gonna, it had some stupid fucking name, too.
Keep talking. I almost got it up.
Keep talking. And, you know, I'm a sucker for damn still.
Damn.
I think he should be on like every couple of Raws. He should just walk out and be like, damn.
Yep. Or come out after a good match. Damn.
I don't know if he works for them. If he works for them, they should definitely take advantage of it. I think every week him walking by something and saying damn would make me laugh like every week for a while at least.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, according to Wikipedia, he's only had 3 ring names: Farouk Assad, and Ron Simmons. But I don't think that's correct. I know he had more. Here, let's hold on. We've got one.
Yeah, was he just Farouk, but he wore that helmet and shit?
That could have been.
That could be. Maybe that was the Assad.
There is a 3 minute 6 seconds Ron Simmons damn compilation on YouTube.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I'll send that to you here, and then you can watch it after the show. Go to bed smiling.
3 minutes of my life I'll never get back.
But you'll enjoy.
Damn.
Oh, fuck. Maybe we should use that as intro music.
And so on and so forth. Lucha Underground. The highlight of the wrestling week to the fucking few of us who watch it.
It's the cream of the crop.
I still try to get people, you know, like, to watch it. There's like that Michael Cat who hits us up for...
Right.
He just randomly bullshits with me about wrestling now.
I know, I love it because I get to see all those messages and I fucking love it.
This is the most interactive wrestling podcast, I think, out there, man. We'll always answer your questions. You have questions or topics, hit us up on Facebook or Twitter.
That's right.
Always rock that shit on the show.
That's right. He's got some good questions for us this week.
Did he? I think he just had like a bunch of points.
He had a lot of questions. Yeah, well, a lot of like.
He hit me with the counterpoints to his questions. Like, we answered his questions, and then he answered his side of the questions, which I thought was pretty awesome.
It's awesome.
He's like, my 5 would have been this, and this would have been this. I'm like, fucking right on.
Yeah, dude. So yeah, I don't know. I love chatting with people. I did fucking more the merrier, man. Bring it on.
Right, because that dude's in the UK and they're 5-6 hours ahead of us, so it's always at like the weirdest times of day, and I'm like, what is this guy doing?
Because I was actually talking to the cat there while I was watching Raw, and I didn't get home till later, and he's like, oh shit. She's like, shit, I didn't know you guys didn't get it till now there. I'm like, no man, I just got off of work, so I'm just watching it now. And he's like, oh fuck, I'll stop talking for a little bit so don't spoil anything for you. So.
Oh, you're not. Nothing's ever spoiling Raw for me. I already know what's going to happen before it happens.
Right. So
you literally can, even with NXT,
there's pretty much a format to it, so yeah.
Yeah, you're like, wait for this. I feel like I can see the future.
Right. It's like watching a John Cena match.
Right. Lucha Underground. Son of Havoc with Angelico versus 2 members of the crew. I guess Evilise is legit hurt in that last match they had.
Okay.
I thought she was selling that. She's got a full boot and shit. I think she's actually hurt, dude. From what I read, she's actually got hurt. So.
Oh, that's too bad. That team's kind of cool, man. I dig that team. Angelico.
They fucking love, like, Son of Havoc's so awesome, dude.
He is. He's cool. He's what brings it on. I wasn't quite sold on Angelico, but god damn, that guy's a fucking good athlete.
He's pretty good, yeah.
Son of a bitch.
And, like I was saying with you, man, Son of Havoc, somehow they bring this guy in. surprised if there's really agents in Lucha. You know, there's someone back there, whether that's Conan or, you know, whoever behind the scenes, saying, here's the general idea. But I feel like those guys have way more artistic freedom.
Absolutely. I believe so too. And those, you know, it's a smaller roster, so those guys get to work together a little bit more. And the more you got two guys working together, the better it is. In most cases, I guess I should say.
It's like at this point, you know, you got like King Cuerno and Puma have wrestled so many times already that it's like, it's awesome. But it's not. I'm not sick of any of the matchups. There's not a matchup on Lucha that I'm sick of yet.
Well, that's because their roster's just that much more.
Like we watched Drago and Aerostar best of 5 for 5 weeks, and I was like, at the end, I was like, fuck yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah,
you know?
man. Yeah, it's good. Like, you know, like their roster is a lot more talented than.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, you know what I'm trying to fucking say here. They just got more quality guys, and they work so well together.
The crew,
which comes off as a better product to all. So
definitely, dude. The crew wins via pinfall off there. They do a combo. It's like a flapjack into codebreaker, almost like the 3D fucking sort of thing, but instead of a cutter, it's into a fucking codebreaker.
Yep.
Looks fucking awesome,
dude. It does look awesome. It's fucking rad. Devastating.
The debut, I guess, of Delavar Daivari, the former Daivari, versus Tejano. Tejano's DQ'd for using the rope
using his bull rope or whatever,
throwing the ref around and shit.
Yeah.
But you know, again, there, man, small thing, dude.
Yep.
During a match, you have Daivari out there for one episode, sitting there. Boom. Next episode, he's out there. During the match, Tejano ends up falling on him. He spills his drink. You've got a rivalry.
Yep.
It doesn't take rocket science, dude.
No, it doesn't.
Have to be all this bullshit. That's the thing. It's like, it's old shit, but it's still new feeling. It's tried and true fucking angles, man.
Yes.
Classic fucking angles.
They don't steer away from anything.
They don't have these like new age stupid fucking.
They do it right. That's basically what we're saying here. They just do it right. Somebody who is booking and promoting back there knows what the fuck they're doing. If it isn't Conan.
Mm-hmm. And this is the thing with these matches, like the gimmick or the angle makes me interested anyway. You know, like that best of 5 thing. Winner got a unique opportunity, which those have always been crazy so far.
Yeah, they have. Hasn't
you know, even without the angle, just the matchups I think are interesting. Like Daivari and Tejano, that should be fucking cool, man.
Right.
You get a lot of those guys. Like Tejano really has only worked in Mexico, so he's getting to work with a lot of different people now. It's fucking cool.
Yep. When they brought in Del Patron, he had a couple good matches with him. Tejano did.
Mm-hmm. So. Next up on the card, you had Hernandez and Prince Puma versus Cage and King Cuerno. They're kind of keeping Cage and King Cuerno together from that trios deal.
Yep.
Which they're a cool mix-up. I like them. Hernandez and Puma. And they kind of in this match, Hernandez throws Puma in front of Cuerno, and he ends up just full-blown attacking him, and they lose the match. Yeah. So you definitely will have a Hernandez and Puma. Hernandez was the number 1 contender after the last episode. On this episode, Patron and Mundo go into Dario's office, and they demand that he should have to beat one of them. So that set up for the main event of this show was El Patron and Johnny Mundo, which I've been waiting for because like a couple weeks ago they kind of had a little friction with them, and I was like, that's gonna be awesome, dude.
Yeah,
when those two hook up, that'll be great. And it was a fucking awesome match.
Yes, it was.
And also, here's an idea, WWE: face versus face. You can do it.
You can do
first announcement of their roster. They've got a couple, July, I believe is the first, and then August and September, they're doing 3 filmings, TV tapings for what? I think probably to sell it, I guess. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But they've announced dudes from the Bullet Club, Machine Gun Carl Anderson, Doc Gallows. They've got Killer Elite Squad, which is a tag team of Lance Hoyt and Davey Boy Smith Jr. That's cool. I'm stoked to see him.
I'm stoked too. Yeah, that's cool. All right, awesome.
Chris the Adonis, Mordetsky, PJ Black, Moose, who's a guy from Ring of Honor.
Okay, I watched some. Yeah, I remember a couple. Yeah, I seen him a couple times.
Of women's stars. Yeah, Chris Masters was in WWE. A couple of former WWE guys. I think it's like 13 people.
Okay.
The part I didn't really get, expert analyst, Chael Sonnen. How is he an expert on wrestling? He's an expert on amateur wrestling.
Yeah.
But what does he know about pro wrestling? I don't know. I know WWE was interested in him too. They wanted to bring him in as maybe as a commentator, but it's like any value he brings by being quick-witted and fucking awesome, they would just ruin anyway, because WWE makes everybody the same when they get on that commentary team. You've got 47 people in your ear telling you what to say and do, and if you don't do it this exact way they want it, then fuck you.
Right.
So
anything they fucking do on WWE.
So they'll be filming that in some kind of a fucking venue, Las Vegas Strip venue, Boyd Gaming Facility.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess they have NCAA basketball games, motorsports, and other shit. So that sounds like a big place, right?
Yeah, it's got to seat 20,000.
Which doesn't that seem like fucking excessive? Tickets are on sale for $30.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, the Civic Center here in town, what's that seat?
7,000?
7,000 to the max.
I want to say I went to a sold-out basketball game, and it was 6,000, 7,000.
Okay. And you got the whole court, so you got to think, if you're going to do a wrestling show, you're going to have floor seats, so you're going to have to add a couple more hundred there.
Maybe still. I mean, I feel like that's a lot. Even 10,000 or 5,000 is.
Yeah, you don't want to do something like that in too big of an arena, otherwise it's going to seem so fucking empty if you can't get a lot of people there.
Yeah. But I also went to basketball games at that place where it was the whole upper sections had big black curtains hanging over them. So
Right.
Who fucking knows, dude? That's probably what'll end up happening there. I feel like I would have picked a small room. You're just filming it for TV. 500 people, 1,000 people.
Yeah, do something along
even
the lines.
2,000-3,000 people.
Along the lines of what Lucha does. Yeah. Not that big of a venue.
It's not really needed. I don't know what TV they're going to have. But
on a side note, it is a shame we don't have semi-professional basketball here anymore.
It is. I used to go to a lot of those games.
Yeah, me and my pops went to a few of them games too.
Yeah.
So.
Got to sit at the sponsor tables a lot.
Did you?
Yeah, it was pretty sweet, dude.
Awesome, man. Cool.
You gotta watch out when you sit down there, dude.
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
Part of the fucking game.
Yep.
You're right behind the... So basically in the NBA, where the dudes sit on the floor filming, you'd be right behind that at a table.
Yep, at a table drinking beer.
So yeah, you never know when somebody's gonna come launching over the fucking table.
Or you're gonna get a fucking basketball in your face while taking a drink of your fucking Coors Light. Not
a place to sit, and fuck around with your phone.
Right.
But I always used to go down there and just try to get in their ears and get them to react, say funny shit and get them to laugh while they're playing and shit.
Yeah.
And a white fucking, I don't know, they had a white player and white bread every time, yeah. Fucking awesome. All the black players that fucking laugh, they love that shit.
Shit's awesome.
So yeah, that was always good. GFW, like I said, I messed the name up, I think, last time. Paragon Pro Wrestling was that one who has a new TV deal.
Okay.
I love wrestling on TV. It's good. More wrestling.
Yes.
I know Jarrett was talking about a boom, and that's something, a popular wrestling podcast, independent podcast. I've been talking shit on everything about this whole thing, and it's what, I don't know, man. I feel like it could be on a boom could be around the corner, possibly. Maybe not a boom as much as reallocation of fans. I feel like you could get a piece of WWE fans right now if you can get out there. And you can catch them in and get people watching it and go, wow, this is so much fucking better.
Right. Absolutely.
fuck yourself, dude.
Yeah. Time to be done, Hoagie.
God,
Time to go.
he never goes away.
No, he
I
doesn't.
heard he was talking to him somewhere, and he's like, "Oh yeah, if I pass fucking physicals, I can wrestle at 32." Like, shut the fuck up. I'd like to say nobody wants to see that, but unfortunately,
There
people
are people who do want to still see him.
the WWE universe is so fucking wrapped up in watching old dudes who are retired and should stay retired wrestle.
Yep.
They're like, "Oh, dude, Sting and Undertaker for WrestleMania." Are you fucked?
That's
Do
yeah.
you like wrestling, dude?
Do you do you want to enjoy that pay-per-view? I don't think you do by your suggestions,
Well, you want to watch the promos leading up to it because the match is going to be fucking garbage.
right?
You know, I don't want to watch the Undertaker wrestle anybody.
Well,
I
that's
don't want to watch Sting wrestle anybody.
It's a direct result of the lack of the main roster, man. That's where it stems from.
Well,
They
I
can't-
think that people have a fucking boner for watching old guys wrestle for some stupid reason.
Well,
Because they're not interested in the new guys, I guess is what you're saying.
yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah.
Well, I guess that's probably a fair assessment. You know, same thing though. They're like, "Oh, it's in Texas though, so Shawn Michaels could wrestle." Steve Austin, and like Steve Austin is fucking retired 13 fucking years ago, dude.
Yep, he's done.
The fuck out of
And
here.
I don't think you're gonna get Michaels in for anything more than maybe like a quick little deal, no longer than fucking what he did in WrestleMania.
I just don't get it. You should reject that. You should reject fucking The Undertaker coming out for one match a year.
Yes, especially when obviously his best years are behind him. Yeah, he looked fine at WrestleMania. He looked better than what I thought he was gonna. But the match pretty much went the way I thought it was going to.
I've heard his contract's about to expire. Not that, after all this time, not that he needs a contract.
Yeah.
I write it off or anything, but
That guy, I don't know. He's set. Undertaker's set.
yeah, that's like, dude, I just don't like it. I just don't
So
want to
what?
see super old guys wrestling anymore.
Well, yeah, I mean, and why? Why go back? I mean, the guy's a humongous family man. Why not stay and enjoy your time with your family, man? You've done all you can, and you did a very good job. You know, did a lot. I was an Undertaker fan. I liked him.
Never really got into it, man.
I was as a little kid. You know, even when they brought him in as a Survivor Series mystery partner, whatever with DiBiase, I always thought he was pretty cool.
Yeah, you win a 1 year $250,000 contract,
Right.
which shows they only have you for a year, and they'll just pay you the money and tell you to fuck off, pretty much, probably.
Yeah.
They'll be trained by WWE legends Booker T, Billy Gunn, and Lita. All of those have the trademark sign behind them.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Well, obviously they're not their real names. Well, Billy Gunn is. That his
No.
real name? No, isn't it?
His last name's not Gunn with two N's. Come on now.
I don't know.
Fuck.
I guess he just never.
And his brother Bart, dude. Come on, no.
I don't know. I never
They're
really.
real brothers.
I never said it like that. No. I guess he just never made me care enough to go see if that was his real name. I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know. Tough enough. I don't really care. You know, the idea of just like
I
know what
don't
they're
like.
doing, I
Yeah, I don't like the idea. You do have to find talent, new talent, but this is not the way to do it.
Oh, Hideo Itami's out with a bad shoulder injury. 6 to 8 months.
Ooh, dislocated or rotator or something.
Just says bad shoulder injury. That's real fucking bang up reporting. WrestleZone.
Yep. It's a bang up fucking investigation there on that
At
one.
least it's a piece of news. Some of the ones I follow on Facebook will make anything into news. You click it and there's like nothing there. Like, oh, this person said a tweet that said this. Like, well, what the fuck, dude? So, that's dog shit.
That is dog shit.
How many things we said at 11 was like, and that's bullshit. So,
Let's add it to the list. I'm out of paper.
Random news: WWE finally working on a documentary for Owen Hart. Today was his 50th birthday, May 7th.
And the 16th anniversary of the tragic event is coming up
just so stupid.
What do we got?
A 20-year-old man kills an 18-month-old child after performing WWE moves on him.
That's just ridiculous. That's stupid.
Yeah.
That's just no common sense on the fucking...
20-year-old Scott Hoffman, who's from New Jersey. You put your own jokes in there. Under arrest for allegedly killing his girlfriend's 18-month-old boy after using wrestling moves on the child. The man claimed he used the rock bottom and the last ride. And the man claims to perform the last ride move on the child. The kid missed the bed, causing the child to hit the floor, where he was knocked unconscious. At a hospital, is diagnosed with a collapsed lung and possibly a broken neck, and passed away.
That's terrible news, man. I mean, that's awful. Nobody should have to go through that, especially, if it's your child. But how fucking stupid do you have to be? You're 20 years old and you're doing this shit to an 18... Obviously, it was out of good fun.
18 months, though.
18
dude.
months,
fragile
though.
as
Yes. And a rock bottom? Okay, maybe like a little slow hip toss that you, like, grab, like,
right.
underneath them with your other free arm and, like, then maybe, like, softly put them down on the couch or something like that. Or, like, a real soft body slam. Okay, yeah, I can see that. But a rock bottom?
Not at 18 months, dude.
Not at 18 months, no.
I know, at first glance, I thought Chris Benoit had come out of retirement. Too soon. No, for real, though.
Hold on, I need some air. No, okay, go ahead.
Oh, no, that's terrible. But for real,
terrible.
I have younger brothers, one that really younger. So, like, when the kid was, like, 3-4 years old, you fucking body slam him on the bed or... but that's 3 or 4 or 5 years old. Kids are indestructible when they're like 5, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Oh, my friend that I go watch the pay-per-views with, he's got a 6 or 7 year old son.
Right.
And they if the pay-per-view is slow, I get treated to a wrestling match right in front of me with those two. They'll fucking go at it. And 6 or 7, like you said, kids are indestructible. They could take a bump, but 18 months.
You see, like, young kids, you'll see them eat shit somewhere, and you're like, oh my god, that happened.
Like, you want to run over there and help them.
They just pop up, and they're like,
I'm good, like, woo, I'm good, yeah.
So, 18 months, they're fragile as shit.
Yes, they're not even developed. Their bones aren't fucking strong enough. They're not even, dude. Fuck.
I mean, he's 20. I feel like I wasn't that stupid at 20, but I suppose a lot of people are stupid at 20. So.
I was pretty stupid at 20, but I don't think I was stupid enough to rock bottom an 18-month-old kid. Either way, it's tragic. I mean, either way, we're not trying to make fun of this. We're saying how...
Well, I did make a Chris Benoit joke.
You did make a Chris Benoit. But it was directed at the fucking idiot that decided that this would be a good way to babysit or whatever the fuck. So...
I really like Chris Benoit, too.
I know, I was a huge Chris Benoit fan.
I don't think we're both huge Owen fans, too, but, I feel like anything's worth, being lighthearted about, and... And I did say that I was going to keep saying incendiary things until like, there's some anti-Suplex City Limits Twitter thing or something. It'll put us over, dude.
If it's not
any
there
press
already.
is good press.
That's right. Fuck. But no, I mean, that's absolutely ridiculous. I'm glad we did touch on that fucking...
Yeah, what we do need is, like, some feminist to be like, your suggestion of putting Judy Bagwell vagina first onto a pole is very offensive. We'd lube her up first.
Well, yeah.
God damn, we're not fucking animals.
What kind of people do you think we are?
Fucking sickos? We're gonna lube the pole, okay? God.
Are you happy? Oh, shit.
That's most of the news. Anything else that you've seen this week or what?
I do, but
much wrestling for this.
Yeah.
And
It's hard.
WWE at this point is like a fucking chore.
Right, yeah, it does. It seems like it.
I'm good with NXT. I'm stoked for that, and Lucha. Impact, we usually record on Friday nights. So Impact's not on YouTube by the time we record, so I can't really watch it.
And I have the channel, and I just don't have any fucking excuse that why. But, yeah.
The same excuse that our shit's not on iTunes.
Time, dude, time.
I don't think that takes very long, actually.
Nah, I don't think it does.
But either way, I did watch. So this is the Sunday show. I didn't watch. If you're listening to this now, I didn't watch the most recent Impact, but I did watch Impact from May 1st. It was fucking good, dude. It was actually good. There's wrestling on that show. Lots of wrestling. It started off with a match.
Awesome. No promo, no nothing. We go straight to fucking interview or introduction music, huh?
Pretty much, dude. 4 wrestlers made into 2 teams. So the Hardys were out there. I forget who else was out there. I apologize. But fucking good match, dude.
Awesome.
There was good matches all the way around on that show. And, Impact, dude, better than WWE still. So I'm saying it.
Well, I tell you what, if I cut SmackDown off of my schedule,
you should.
Yeah, because nothing happens on it. I could probably get into some Ring of Honor because I do have the channel.
Ring of Honor?
Or not Ring of... I'm sorry, not Ring of Honor, Impact.
I think Ring of Honor is all on YouTube. Maybe I'll start trying to find out when that airs. Maybe I'll watch that. I have fucking more free time than you do.
Yeah.
Or I'm more willing to fucking piss away my free time than you are, I guess maybe is what it is. I work full-time too, but I'm a fucking homebody, so I'm happy at home. And
yeah, and I run around.
Hell yeah. So maybe we'll get
I got other projects going on too, some YouTube shits.
I mean, I'm just in the North Dakota Music Awards Best Metal Band in North Dakota. I mean,
that's all.
I mean, it's no thing or anything.
Yeah, it's not anything.
That guy's...
No, actually, I ran into a bandmate of yours just last week too, and heard some news. So I hope everything goes well with all of that. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
I wish the best. That's all I'm gonna say.
I guess that's what it is. So maybe we'll get into some of that in the future.
It'd be fun.
Like I said, we already are watching a fuckload of wrestling every week.
Yeah, we even watch the fucking cartoons, which there hasn't been a new one yet, huh?
We're gonna put up one episode of this. Great.
Yeah, they're gonna do one episode of Rock and Wrestling.
So we didn't miss anything, but as those are coming out, we will review those.
Oh, please give us. Yeah, I like this where they spend a little time.
Or I'll watch them and tell you about them and gauge your reaction based on that. Maybe that'll be more interesting.
No, I think this is something that's so big of a train wreck, I have to see it with my own eyes.
See it with your own eyes. So that's pretty much the news as far as I got this week. There's one story, I like to find things we can discuss. And on Ringside News has an article I thought would be pretty interesting for discussion. Looking at the worst WWE booking mistakes of 2015. And in parentheses, so far.
So far, right? Yeah, that's about it, too.
It's barely May.
So we're not even 5 full months into this shit.
I feel like we're gonna... Oh, yeah, dude. Wow. I'm probably gonna agree with every single one of these, as would anybody with a fucking... any knowledge about the business whatsoever. So, I'm just gonna go through some of these and see what you think about them. The Mizdow angle culmination.
Yeah, awful.
Terrible, right?
Agreed. Didn't have to be played out so long.
And just the end of it was stupid.
Yep.
One match, the winner gets the stipulation. Or gets the winner gets the gimmick.
Gets the gimmick, yep.
What? Terrible. The Ascension?
Absolutely. Agreed.
Here's a team that dominated NXT when they were brought to the main roster. They're turned into a poor man's Road Warriors. I think they were always a poor man Road Warriors.
Yep.
What genius thought that having them disrespect and insult legends like LOD and Demolition was a good idea?
Oh, such a terrible idea.
It's a good fucking question, right?
Yep.
Wyatt losing to Undertaker.
Yep, I agree with that. I like Wyatt. I agree with that 100%. Face of Fear. Dude, you lost. Like, people aren't taking him seriously because of that match now, and what they're trying to book him as because of that match. So yeah, very disappointed in that. If they wanted to do what they wanted, what they're doing with him right now, he should have went over in that match.
Absolutely, I know.
So,
And then, especially after losing to fucking Cena.
yeah.
So that's Goldust and Stardust blow off at Fastlane. Again, terrible. Yeah, botched ending on the match.
Botch ending on the match, yep. And then they just left it there. Nothing else. That's all we got. Lame.
Yeah.
Fucking lame. What else is there? This is fun.
I disagree. Oh, man. Rusev being fed to Cena.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, my God.
I don't know. It makes it, like, they're booking him good now, so I guess they're booking Cena decent now. Like, it's not awful, I guess, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess Cena's a little bit easier to watch because of it all. And if you're gonna fucking cram them down our throats, I guess that's not so bad. So
Yeah.
whatever. That one's meh with me.
So, actually, funny enough, I didn't notice yet. Before getting to what in my mind are the absolute worst ones, here's some honorable mentions. Those were just the honorable mentions.
Oh, those are just the honorable mentions?
And I legit didn't even see that before.
Oh, that's awesome. All right.
So there's so much more, dude.
Is there really?
Putting Dean Ambrose into the Payback Fatal 4-Way.
You think that's bad?
This
I
guy
don't know.
thinks so.
I think I'm an Ambrose fan, so I'll take him when he's in a main event. I'll take any time he can get into a main event.
I think maybe, is he going to turn heel? Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know. It just said major heel turn. Didn't really read into any like match or anything like that. Just
I feel like that might be what they're doing, but
I sure hope not. I hope if they're gonna do anybody from that main event, it should be Reigns turn heel, not Ambrose. Or maybe it's like what I said earlier. Is the Shield gonna get back together and we're gonna have two major heel turns?
Stupidly, Reigns is starting to get over now. Mainstream WWE fans piss me off.
Yeah.
Fucking such suckers, dude. You put him in a match and watch him get smashed for a while, and we like him. We respect him now. Like, fuck that. Putting a guy in a shit match where all he does is take a ton of bumps.
Right.
Like, oh, now we're behind him.
Yep.
Fuck that. That's stupid.
Right.
Daniel Bryan winning the IC title. I mean, obviously only because he ended up
Hurt.
being injured.
And how could they tell that was going to happen? So,
well,
I can't agree with that 100%.
They brought him back too early. They brought him back for Royal Rumble, and he shouldn't even have been in the Royal Rumble if he wasn't going to win the Royal Rumble. You'd have saved yourself.
Agreed.
You would have saved yourself all of the hassle.
Yeah.
So I don't know why you would do that. Sting losing to, this is number 3. I guess I count for 5-1. Sting losing at WrestleMania.
Agreed.
What? Yeah, I don't know. Still can't believe. Well, I can. Hunter's such a cunt. Hunter H. Helmsley.
Hunter H. Helmsley.
God damn, that was stupid, dude.
Yeah, it was. It was ridiculously stupid.
And I think that might be it. That might be a one and done. That's probably it.
We haven't heard from him since, so.
There's no point now.
Right?
I mean, now you made him look fucking like shit.
Right? Made him look like a pussy.
Yeah, dude. And he looked like shit in that match, too.
Yeah, he did.
The crowd at the "You Still Got It" chant after he did like fucking one move.
Yeah. Did that shitty stinger splash into the corner. Awful.
God, he did the fucking Scorpion Deathlock and like fell backward on H. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. Yep.
God, dude, it was just like, just stop. Just fucking, you missed the opportunity, so just go away now.
Yep.
Number 2, which we already mentioned, bringing Daniel Bryan back for Royal Rumble. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a terrible move.
We're ahead of the curve on these things, my friend. Don't bring him back unless he's gonna win.
Right.
There's no point. I mean, how did you not see that going exactly like it did? And then number 1, Roman Reigns winning the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, I think everybody will agree with that. So
yeah, that was the number 1 this cat.
For the
most bad that even The Rock can't fucking save it, dude. I chose first was Terry Funk. You chose second. We do this every 2 weeks.
Yep.
By the way.
I inducted the madness, the macho madness, into the prestigious Hall of Fame.
This week, I'm gonna be inducting Mrs. Foley's baby boy, Mick Foley, Michael Francis Foley. Fucking, and then, like, I was like, should talk about it, but do you really even need to?
No.
What do you need to say about this guy?
That he's awesome.
Well, obviously.
He's three personalities of fucking awesome, is what he is.
Yeah. Oh, man.
In outside of the ring, the guy is just like, he seems like a dude I could hang out with, you know what I mean?
He's a great guy, man. That if you watch like that Santa Claus documentary,
he's a professional Santa Claus now. Yep, that's
or even that
good.
Cheap Pops on WWE Network.
Yep. It's awesome.
Find me a person. If you're out there and you're listening to this podcast and you don't like Mick Foley, dude, you gotta hit us up and tell us why.
Please,
because I don't think anyone exists that doesn't like.
I don't think anybody. Yeah, I think
not
you're
for
right.
real. Someone might try to be a cunt and be like, "Oh, I don't like him," but dude, you gotta love the guy.
Yeah, he's a huge family guy.
His charity work is unbelievable.
Yes.
And behind the scenes, doesn't fucking advertise it, just does it. And it's not like the WWE. They need to have a fucking camera on when they fucking give away the big check.
Right. Yeah. No, he's a like I said, super cool dude. Seems like a guy you could just fucking hang out with and shit, man. Like fucking barbecuing some burgers while the kids are playing along in the fucking backyard and having a beer with them or some shit, man. Just seems like a super cool fucking cat, man. So, but we already knew that.
We did already know that. ECW 2-time tag champion with Mikey Whipwreck. Yep. Oh, that was a great fucking angle, dude.
Oh yeah, it was. God damn, that was so fucking long ago. Yeah, it was pretty fucking rad though.
Match of the year, Pro Wrestling Illustrated '98, the Hell in a Cell with Undertaker.
That's my go-to match when like people are like, "Oh, they know how to fall and shit." I'm like, "Yeah, they do. Watch this. They know how to fucking fall, huh?"
I still have a very odd position on that. I'm not 100% convinced that someone didn't know that was going to happen.
What do you mean? Cage breaking?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yes and no, because
I debate whether. Okay, go ahead.
There's one spot on there where Undertaker steps on that set, the spot in question that did collapse, and it almost seemed like it started to break then, and like you could, if you look really closely, it almost seemed to be held together by zip ties. So I don't know. Go back to that match and rewatch it and analyze it for yourself and see what you think. But that's just what I think. I don't know. I'm not 100% convinced that was non-scripted. But then again, I'm not 100% convinced that it was scripted as well. So
right, dude? Because either is he in on it and didn't admit it for multiple reasons, or was he not in on it and fucking
Undertaker was.
Undertaker and Vince were, man. Maybe.
Yep. So how do you? And boy, he landed fucking awkwardly after that.
He did, dude. That was fucking. That's terrible.
It was a brutal fall, but man, what a fucking entertaining match that was. Holy fuck,
too, man. The guy who did all the things he did with like no physique, man.
Right?
Right? Ugly guy, out of shape, pretty much. I mean, has anyone ever done so much with so little? That's a question to ask yourself.
And I'm gonna have to say no, man. He's the king of getting the pops for the bumps, man. He's a king for that shit. He'd go out there and take a bump for anybody. That's what's fucking cool about him. Yeah,
dude. Back when he first broke in as Cactus Jack and he'd do that crazy fucking elbow off the apron to the cement.
Yep.
The fuck, dude. And after he did his first match with WCW and he walked through the curtain, Arn Anderson said to him, "Boy, do you not have any sense?" And he says, "No, Mr. Anderson, I don't have any dollars."
Awesome.
Totally
fucking awesome.
He was a TNA World Heavyweight Champion once.
Yep.
TNA Legends Championship. I'll have to look into what that is. A Legends Championship? Oh, that if you were gonna do old guys, that'd be the way to go.
That would be.
Isn't that like golf? Yeah. You hit a certain age and then you go into the fucking
the seniors.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet, dude.
Right?
He was also a WCW Tag Team Champion with somebody who comes up every episode, Kevin Sullivan, brother. Every fucking episode, dude.
Oh, shit. That's funny. Fuck yeah. It's Kevin Sullivan. What a piece
He
of
also
work.
held some belts in World Class. The USWA World Tag Team Championship with Scott Braddock. I don't know who that is. 3-time WWF champion. One-time hardcore champion. 8-time tag team champion. Is that 8 times, dude?
8 time. I'm trying to think. I know there was
With
Kane.
Okay.
Kane was a couple of times.
Twice.
Terry Funk.
Once as Chainsaw Charlie, yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. Man. A couple of times with The Rock, if I'm not mistaken, right?
3 times with The
3
Rock.
times with The Rock. Okay, so what are we up to?
You're up to
7?
6.
Oh, we're up to 6, so we need 2 more.
Yeah.
Fuck. Was it with himself when he played 2 different characters? Wasn't there?
No, that would have been
Okay. I want to say he did that once, but I guess I was mistaken.
Well, there was one of my favorite things with him was he did that one Royal Rumble.
Oh, where he came out 3 times. Yep.
That's
Yep.
fucking awesome.
Yep. Okay.
And of course, one of my favorite moments in wrestling ever was the all 3 faces of Foley promo.
Yep.
God, that was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
The return of Cactus Jack.
Yep.
The other ones were once with Stone Cold.
Okay. Okay. Yep. I remember that. Okay.
And once with Al Snow.
Once with Al Snow, huh? I don't remember that. What year was that? Does it say a year on there?
It does not.
Okay. All right. But I could see that. Yep. I could see that.
So yeah, the only thing he ever held in World Championship in WCW was just a tag team with Kevin Sullivan.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean the matches, dude. So many great matches.
Yeah, I can't even fucking begin to start thinking of them because there are so fucking many of them, man. Not, feuds with The Rock, feuds with, Undertaker feuds, as we already touched on, were good.
Mm-hmm.
Do believe he had a feud with Kane, too, where he took some pretty major bumps.
Right.
Obviously Rock, Stone Cold, obviously. Did he have a feud with Shawn Michaels, or was that after Shawn Michaels was hurt?
I don't know.
But yeah, so many bumps.
Yeah, dude, just like I said, awesome guy. Fucking so many great matches. Cactus Jack's a great character.
Yep. Like you said, great guy, family man. Would call his kids after every show and make sure that he told them that he was okay. Dad's just playing on TV, that sort of thing. Just a great guy all around. Like I said, somebody I could fucking probably hang out with and fucking have a beer and shoot the shit with, man. So
for sure, dude. He's pretty awesome. So the third inductee, little Mrs. Foley's baby boy.
That's right. And you were debating over this. You were struggling with yourself over this.
Well, I kind of put it off, and I was like, dude, I was debating, and then I thought, I gotta put it in Nick Foley.
Yeah.
So it'll be more, like I said, as it goes. I have like a second tier of guys who will be like big surprises. People will be like, what? Maybe. Anyway, dudes that I like, fucking, that.
Well, knowing you personally, I think I'm not going to be too surprised about any of them. But
oh yeah, I mean, there's going to be a wave of like fat dudes eventually.
I'm going to have some pretty obscure ones myself. So
yeah, eventually. That's the thing is like it's interesting now, but we do what? I guess we figured out like 24 a year, 26 a year.
Yep.
Or whatever the case is. So once we get like into those, it'll be really interesting.
Yeah, it'll be fun. This Hall of Fame thing will be
uploads on Sundays, which sometimes go up on Saturdays, but always at least by Sunday, we say.
Yep.
Maybe doing an offshoot show, other things we might be doing, so yeah, keep an eye out for that. But
Yeah, should be
other
fun.
those questions or topics you'd like us to discuss, we answer all posts, so facebook.com.
Oh, we didn't. Did we touch on a couple of Mike's questions here? Is it Mike? Is it Michael?
A lot of them that I saw were like comments more than
Okay,
anything.
all right.
I mean, he did ask one. I thought.
How to fix? Yeah, there was the how to fix.
There was that, I guess, but something about Jim Ross. Where the hell is this?
Oh, I remember reading that one too. Something about
Right.
if you think he's one of the better commentators, or how he would.
What's your view on Jim Ross, the best talker of all time, hands down? He says, this is him saying, better than Saxon, Cole, JBL, Riley, Lawler. Do you think WWE regret getting rid of him? Because he could sell a pay-per-view to the fans and his talking skills were, awesome. I don't think so. Vince McMahon liked to fire him a bunch. He fired him for nothing.
Yeah.
The reason for firing him was fucking stupid.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, I think he's the, real old school guys would say Gordon Soley, and he would say Gordon Soley as well.
Right.
If Gordon Soley was calling this, it'd be Suplex City Limits. But Gordon Soley's before my time. I mean, going back, I don't know. I think or Jim Ross is the best.
Yeah, I agree. He was a great announcer. Oh my God, they broke him in half. They broke him in half. And
he was good.
Yeah, he was good. And just to touch on that real quick, would the WWE be a better product with him behind the mic? Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I don't
that kind of goes without saying. So yeah,
there's no real way around that.
No,
that's a pretty no-brainer one.
Right. I can't wait to hear. I might watch some college football. I hear he's going to do it for Oklahoma for calling football. But then on the other hand, I hear he signed an NFL contract. So I don't know. It'd be cool to fucking catch some Sunday games with him fucking calling the commentary.
He fucking loves Oklahoma football. Holy
I know,
shit.
yeah, he's
he doesn't do anything during that season. Like, he has to be to every game.
Yeah, which is cool.
Man.
He
did some event and then overnight flew for the game and shit. Like, he's hardcore, dude.
Yep.
He doesn't fuck around.
Yep. Well, they college is generally on Saturdays, so yeah, they gotta.
He fucking lives in Norman, for fuck's sake.
Right.
He's like, I'm just gonna move to where my fucking college team is at.
Right.
Like, holy shit.
The guy has the means to.
Yeah, definitely. It's pretty hardcore.
And, you got a good team like that to follow. Not that I would, pack my shit and move to Oakland just to watch my football team, because really it's not worth it. Even though we do have some bright spots.
Getting robbed for your shoes isn't worth going to a fucking Raiders game, dude.
They wouldn't want my shoes.
Want something.
How many people do you... If I lived in fucking California, dude, I wouldn't own a pair of shoes. I'd fucking wear my flip-flops everywhere, dude, so they could steal my flip-flops.
There you go. But as always, facebook.com/Suplex City Limits. Hit us up on Twitter at Suplex City Limit.
Yeah. Drop the S, because we can only have 15 characters on there.
You can listen to the show. There's all kinds of ways. Podbean has an app for your phone. Stitcher has an app for your phone.
The Stitcher app is fucking awesome, by the way.
Yeah, you can also just go right from the browser on your phone, tablet, whatever. TuneIn has a Roku app. You can actually listen to the show through your TV on a Roku app. I guess. I haven't looked at it. I don't have a Roku. I asked somebody I know, I'm like, search for it. Is it on there? They're like, yup. So I guess it is.
Cool. All right, rock and roll.
And like I said, we'll be possibly adding to some new outlets here soon. So many ways to listen to the show.
Yep.
And like I said, it's a free show. The show will always be free. But if you want to help us out, throw us a like. Follow us, or just spread the word, man. You like the show, you just tell another friend, tell somebody. Always help spread it out. That'd be awesome.
We're always down to hear opinions of intelligent wrestling fans. We're down with that, man.
Definitely. So just we don't ask anything of you. Just help us out, spread the word, throw us a like.
Yeah, you like listening to us? Maybe your buddy will.
That's right, man. So the more stuff we do, the more listeners we get, the more we can do. It'd be right now we're obviously some money to the show. Help us out, man. Who knows what we'll come up with for you.
Oh, yeah.
We'll entertain anything you like. So. We'll answer your questions. Randy will send you shirtless pictures of himself.
If you
He's got a really hairy chest, ladies. If that's your thing.
Ooh, yeah.
Dude has a rug.
Man, you put me out like that. I'm not even prepared for that shit. I don't have any comebacks for that. Just.
There's no argument.
I'll keep you warm, ladies. How about that one?
Like I said, we do this for fun, obviously.
I have a fucking blast doing this shit.
There's no reason to do a podcast other than fun. Nobody makes any considerable money. Any money anyone makes goes right back into the show. So.
Right, absolutely, man. But yeah, I'm having a blast doing so.
If you've listened to, if you listen in and you keep listening to the show, we give you props. Thank you for continuing to check it out, and especially some of these shows 2, 3 hours. Yep. You make it to the end.
Well,